What is the output difference between a perfectly competitive firm and one with market power, such as a monopoly? Well, it all comes down to the marginal revenue. For a perfectly competitive firm, marginal revenue is constant and equal to the price. Hence, the marginal revenue curve and the demand curve are one and the same. But for a firm with market power, marginal revenue will always be less than the price, since the firm can only increase quantity by reducing price. Hence, in a diagram, the marginal revenue curve for a firm with market power is always going to be below the demand curve. And now we're ready to illustrate the way the monopolist chooses the output that maximizes profits. First, the monopoly firm finds the output at which marginal revenue equals marginal cost. This is the profit maximizing output for the monopolist. Then, to choose a price for that output, the monopolist goes up to the demand curve and price there. And now let's make three important observations about this output and price combination for the monopolist or for the firm with market power. First, the difference between the price and the marginal cost at the profit maximizing output is called the markup. And notice that this markup will increase as the demand curve gets steeper, hence our conclusion that firms selling a more inelastic good will be able to enjoy a larger markup. Second, the monopolist will always charge a price on the price elastic portion of the demand curve. To see that this is the case, let's again use the equation between price elasticity and markup. Now, since we also know that K is simply price minus marginal cost, and that is what the markup is, then we can replace P minus MC on the markup equation. Now, with the equation in this terms, notice that the only way the left-hand side of this equation, meaning the markup, could actually take a positive value is when the price elasticity of demand is larger than 1. And finally, and third, and most importantly, notice that the monopoly output is less than the perfectly competitive output. Because if this was a perfectly competitive market, then the output would be at the intersection of the market supply and the market demand, or at a point where P equals MC. This is such an important conclusion that we need to review it in a separate video, which is what we're going to do next.